welcome to the Real MVPs. Today we got a little bit of a mix-up for you. The sisters, most of them are in South Carolina for our niece's India's high school graduation. I am at my regular home because we had a slight medical emergency we had to take care of. So I will be from home and they will be at their lovely little lake house in South Carolina. I have been getting pictures and videos, but I'm still dying to hear how the trip is going. Me and Jessica have not had our normal regular conversations, so I'm feeling left out. I've got some FOMO going on.
So just for listeners, we may be having some technical difficulties because we're all on the Wi-Fi here, and it keeps saying it's redirecting. So it may get a little splotchy. We have a special guest today, Michelle, our sister.
Another one.
She is, when you had your hand up, it blocked the light. We're having some lighting issues because we were trying to get the lake behind us, but then when we sat down, our laptops are too low, so you can't see the lake. But there's a very nice lake behind us, and it was Michelle's daughter that graduated high school. And any words you'd like to say about your daughter?
Michelle. Welcome to the Real MVPs.
Thank you very much.
We did not have a script for today, so Michelle doesn't quite understand what we need to do, and so it's fun. Yes.
Yeah. Michelle will be mumbling a lot.
But that's completely normal.
Yeah,
so
act like we have a friend sitting here, and that's who we're talking to. You look right here into the camera.
We do have thousands of friends in this.
Yes, thousands.
Okay. Our 5 subscribers are really interested in what you're going to say. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Michelle. I am the best sister of all of them. Live in South Carolina now, and
How long have you lived here?
almost 20 years.
I just messed up.
Crazy.
She has 2 kids.
2 kids. One obviously just graduated, getting ready to go to college, and the other one is a freshman in high school.
Michelle's kids speak Mandarin. They went through a Mandarin immersion school their whole life.
Fun fact. In case you were wondering. So
No, you know what? When India was here for Father's Day last year, we were at a restaurant and the workers were, I actually don't know what they were, but we were trying to get her to talk to them in Mandarin and she wouldn't do it. And we were like trying to pay her. We're like, ask them, tell them we're done with our dishes in Mandarin. She's like,
well, could she understand them?
Yeah, could she understand?
Well, we weren't
She
sure
probably
that was their
could.
native
What about people
tongue.
who do nails? Can she understand the nail?
Well, they're
usually
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
They're not Mandarin. Well, what are Mandarin people?
The language is kind of like
They're not
crossover.
Mandarin.
They're
They're Chinese, but they speak Mandarin.
So
Well, how come they don't speak Chinese?
They're from
Yeah.
Mandarin.
there is no place called Mandarin. I know that much. But I do wonder, well, so in China, they have different...
Many dialects.
So why did you choose Mandarin?
Because that's the main language of China.
So what's Chinese?
Why didn't she learn the language?
Oh gosh.
Last night, Steiner.
You know what, Mom? You know what I think about you?
Or she could do this.
Oh yeah, Leah. Okay, listeners.
Leah's an aggressive driver.
Leah thinks that this is a bad word.
Like F you.
F you.
The flick of the tooth.
The flick of the tooth.
It is. You get mad at someone.
It's like since when? Since he was a kid?
It's this, and it's this. And you have to be careful because it hurts.
Aren't you afraid you're going to
Do it, Steiner.
tooth?
Does that-
That's
that's the way it is.
Well, and our whole life we thought the word puta was like a really, really bad word.
Do you know what that means?
What is it?
Puta.
Puta.
She's such a puta.
You're such a puta.
Puta.
It
Both
only
have
means
very
whore.
different ways of saying that word.
How did she say?
I thought it meant like
She's
whore.
like, I'm a white girl. I'm gonna say it with my white
She's a
girl way.
puta. It means whore.
It just means a whore.
We thought it meant bitch.
Wait, can you say
Yeah. I thought it meant whore.
We can say whatever we want. We can. I could drop the F bomb right now.
I'm not gonna edit it.
Well, mommy, get mad.
Leah just did. with
Yeah,
her
Leah's over
finger
here cussing
flip.
up a storm with her thumb in her tooth.
Leah just is and we don't. It means nothing.
You've never heard that before? The
What?
flicking of the tooth?
But this is right.
Yes, that is.
No, but
This
isn't
is.
it, but you got to hand
That was like
This.
because they like in jail.
No,
I've never been to jail,
No,
so
neither have
I don't
But on
know.
on all the TV shows, they've got like. Are we allowed to do gang signs?
No, you can't say whore and you can't do gang signs. I don't want to be a part of this. Just kidding.
We could say a lot worse.
Peter, let me ask you a question. When you're listening to a song and there's a cuss word, do you use a not as bad of a word to...
Wrong person to ask. She can you make a sentence out of just cuss words?
Oh, okay.
I turned the song off.
Okay.
We have two sisters who replaced the bad word with their own word.
Saying,
And guess which ones those two are?
The two not.
Do they have a subscription to Netflix?
Oh, I just got a notification. I've got to change my credit card for Mom's PureFlix. I got a new credit card. Somebody, I think it was. Oh, never mind. I don't want to incriminate myself. Go on.
Well, Jesse, do you have any travel stories? Didn't Mom do something crazy?
She gave Christine everybody's itinerary of where all of their layovers. Okay, so what were we even talking about? We're trying to get Christine a flight, and then we're all on the phone. It's on speaker in the car, and all of a sudden, Mom says, "Well, Jesse and I had our layover in Salt Lake City. Deanna and Leah had their layover in Dallas. Kirk and Noah had their layover in Chicago."
Out of nowhere. And what am I supposed to say? She goes, no, what she said was, well, Deanna's layover was in Dallas.
And that's it. And Chloe goes,
And I'm,
is there more to the story? And she's like, no.
I was like, is there a point? But you like can't say that around Mom because she gets all butthurt. I was like, cool. And then everybody starts laughing. I'm like, Mother, what are you doing? She goes, well, I thought you'd want to know.
Well, then
Then
she found out.
she texted me later and told me
Yeah, go ahead.
where other
I
people
told her that
had
because we heard
layovers.
somebody's later. I'm like, oh, did you tell Steiner? She's like, I'm texting her right now and telling her.
Yay. Yeah. So yes, I could not attend this function. Kelly had to have a tooth extracted at 9:30 and our flight left at 11:20.
What? I'm confused.
So
I'm confused because a couple of weeks ago he had all his teeth taken. So how does he have more teeth?
So they left the back two bottom wisdom teeth because it was taking so long to do everything else that they're like, we'll just get that tooth later. Well, then when we were on our honeymoon, it chipped, wisdom tooth chipped, and so it was cutting his tongue. So every time he would talk, it would cut his tongue or eat or swallow. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And so like, it was an ordeal. And so finally we got home Thursday. He went to the dentist Monday and they filed it down. But the next day where they filed it down, it broke again. So it was back to cutting his tongue. I had to take pictures. So he's like, take pictures of my tongue. And this is like 11 o'clock at night. So he's like, and I like take a picture and then he goes, and I'm like, I feel like I'm having a photo shoot with like a person that thinks they're being really sexy or something. He'd be like, and then I take the picture and he'd be all, I was dying laughing because he'd be like, and so I'm taking these pictures and I'm dying and he's getting so pissed. But it was hilarious. I was like, I'm sorry, I cannot help this. So yeah. Anyways, it was cutting his tongue, and so we didn't come. And then we looked for flights. It was absurd. We couldn't find any. So here we are. But yes, I got all of the travel updates for Mom, layover plans, everybody's itinerary, very helpful. So thank you. Thank you, Mom and Jessica, for supplying those details.
Well, we want you to understand what is happening. The neighbor next door is yelling
we're having
at
some
someone.
activity next door.
I heard him.
Don't know what's going on.
It was quiet all day
Okay.
until,
Yeah,
until
literally.
we have to record, and then somebody has appeared.
Do you guys all fly home tomorrow?
It's been fun. This was an
Aw.
awesome place Michelle found. This was super cool. I wish we would have could stay longer.
Would you go back?
Yeah.
Come back for
Would you?
Leaf's graduation.
Oh yeah, we could do it for Leaf's
Yeah.
graduation.
We could stay longer.
Totally.
We've got canoes, kayaks, paddle boards,
Smoker.
barbecue. Everything. We've been.
There's a
2 docks.
there's a
Volleyball.
basketball court, a
Beach volleyball court.
or not a basketball court. I guess it's
Why does the water look so dirty?
because it is. It's a lake.
There's a turtle swimming around the dock.
Oh yeah,
He's our
we have a
little friend.
turtle that we've been feeding.
Well, I have to tell you, my travel since I'm now a world traveler, I am a snob, and I have no issue owning that I'm a snob. And if I can't go first class and stay at a super luxurious place,
Okay,
I'm
so you're not.
going. So would you guys?
You're not, Christine. You can come here. It is not a hotel, 5-star hotel, but
You don't know what I just went
Okay,
through.
you went to.
Tahiti's a
Here we go.
hellhole. Tahiti's an actual hellhole. They don't have air conditioning.
we had it
I mean,
here.
how has American Express not stepped up and been like, this is a high tourist destination. Let's put in some lounges. Let's put in a restaurant so you don't have to buy a canned Fanta at the airport.
I like Fanta.
I will tell you
Fanta.
though.
Orange Fanta.
I will
Orange
tell you,
Fanta.
It's amazing.
Wait, was that your? Oh, did you buy it because you were hungry?
Why would
Yeah.
you buy
What,
Fanta?
Fanta?
I'm hungry. I'm going to buy a can of Fanta.
Spit it out.
No, but when we went to the little third world island,
You,
we went to the little third world island. Kelly
you can't swallow with the beatus, so you'd have to. So it would do no good.
Why did you buy Fanta?
That's all they have there. But they had grape Fanta, and Kelly he bought a
Did he
6
buy
pack. Kelly kept buying 6 packs of grape Fanta, carrying them around with him. And anytime we did something, he'd ask the person if he could keep his Fanta behind their desk.
No, you guys should just go to Hawaii and just go to Hawaii, and that's it.
He did a
Yeah,
$21
That's
can
what
of Red Bull for the minibar.
Oh yeah, the prices there, actual price gouging. I mean, I got into it with the front desk girl. She was trying to charge us $8,000 when we checked out. And I was like, no. She's like, I don't speak English. Go find someone. Go find someone that does. I will Google Translate.
Why were they trying to charge you?
I don't know. Room service, which, okay, we were getting room service twice a day, and we did upgrade our room. It wasn't that much.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, you had to eat in your hotel room because none of the restaurants had air conditioning. So Kelly was an absolute mess. You should have seen him. I mean, I have pictures. His hair's wet. He has sweat dripping down his face. His shirt's wet, and he's sitting there and he's like, When's our food coming? I can't take much more of this. He has bugs. Like, there's bugs everywhere. I was like, I can't.
Why did you choose?
And I'm like, is this me being high maintenance, or is this an actual shithole? I think it's a shithole. Yes, excuse my language, girls.
So do you want to
It's a
ask her
shithole.
now if he sings the other lyrics, or do we understand?
Shithole, not a bad
Why
word.
did you choose this place?
The
Oh
Kardashians.
my gosh.
It's where Kim lost her earring in the water.
Oh, what are we doing?
Oh,
Oh,
got a new
nice.
very
Oh,
pretty.
that's pretty. Is that the one he did himself?
It just got FedExed.
Oh, nice.
Point it that way. You can't really see
Oh, I
it.
thought that was a yellow ribbon.
He made it himself.
Wait, can you not play it that loud?
Is that what she said?
No, we had it.
No, that's a Paul Reed. That little guitar costs as much as the honeymoon.
Ugh.
That's his wedding gift to himself.
Turn your camera.
I got a new wedding ring. He got a
Turn
new
your camera.
guitar. And so that's when I realized either this is like third world country stuff, or I'm just a snob, and I don't care. I'm fine being a snob.
Well, you've always been a. That's not in
I'm probably I'm talking to the wrong crowd. I thought of Michelle when I was there. I was like, how did she go to India? And why would you voluntarily do that? Never. Because we did take that little day cruise where we had to rent a scooter and wild pickles chased us with the 6-pack of Fanta. Yeah, we had to take a day cruise to this thing, and they said it's a 4-hour time on the island, and I was like, okay, clearly there's probably like a cool place to hang out and better food. Not the case. It's poor, and it's like everybody's day off, and all of them just like pile their kids on scooters. I was like, our kids need to come here. They think they have a rough life. You would have to go to school on a scooter with your sister and me driving. I mean, I can't believe it. One lady took up the whole seat. She pulled up her kid by the arm, plopped her right on her stomach, and just cruised off. I never seen anything like it. And like, I mean, it's just a trip. So then we rent. Okay, so we're stuck on this place for 4 hours. 2 hours in, I see a boat with a little blue square, and I go, "That's our hotel boat." I run over there, and I go, "Are you going back to the hotel?" And the guy goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Can I come with you?" He goes, "Yeah." And I go get Kelly. He just rented this mother effing scooter, and he goes, "Well, what about the scooter?" Buy a scooter in America. Let's go, man. We got our ticket out. No. So we have to put on nylon caps over our head with a helmet and get on our scooter, but the Fanta won't fit under the seat. So then we have to go back into the rental scooter, Avis, and ask if the lady can keep our Fanta behind her desk. So we can go scooter around the island. So we scoot around the island, and there's all these dogs. Well, guess what he wants to do? He wants to go off-roading. He wants to go over jumps. Then he's like, this thing's pretty badass. Do you want to drive? No, I want to go back to the hotel and get room service. Then he goes, hey, let's see if we can find a bitchin' little place to eat. I'm sorry. I just watched these people load 6 loads of bread on the conveyor belt and put them in a grocery cart without any covering. I'm not eating here. I'll literally die of food poisoning. It's not happening. He goes, you're probably going to be fine. I'm sure they have some standard of health. No, because everybody sneezed in their hand. I'm not doing it. I wouldn't even eat packaged food from the gas station. And that's all there is. Gas station food. I'm not doing it. I'll wait till we go back to our other hellish resort. I'm just telling you, I'm Hawaii or nothing. Or America. Like, if it's in America, I'm going.
Hawaii is in
If
America.
it's like South Carolina, I'm going. No, I know that. But I'm saying, it's like, I'm only like, we're either going in like Like I contemplated going to South Carolina because I'm like,
You might be-
do they have good standards in South Carolina? Do they have good health standards? I know it's America.
Yeah,
I'm telling
I
you, I'm
think
sorry.
you'll be okay. But I do like that you're either going to go to Hawaii or America.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I will go to Hawaii. That's America. Or we're gonna have to vacation in like the what is it, contiguous United States. I'm not doing any other. I'm not going to Mexico. I'm not going to Canada. I'm not doing it. I used to want to go to Italy. I don't want to now. I will watch a documentary. Kelly's like, let's just look at pictures. We can look at pictures, pretend we're there. Yes.
Yeah, that's probably the
I mean,
same.
I'm
Why
strong.
are you having such a difficult time? Why couldn't you just be in the moment?
Because the moment was really hot with a lot of bugs.
Oh.
It was hot. You had to be there.
Hot with a lot of bugs.
I have some FOMO.
I did send her a heavy
Yes.
breathing photo of the house. I have realized I'm a mouth breather, and so I was trying to hold my breath, but then I would get out of breath with all the stairs. So I'm like, and this is the living room, and here's the bathroom.
I couldn't really
This
hear.
is Deanna
I
Chick's
couldn't
room.
hear the breathing over your
She
tap
goes,
shoes.
maybe I didn't notice the breathing, but maybe next time don't wear tap shoes. You notice my flip flops.
I was like, what do you possibly have on your feet right now? Like horseshoes? Like what are you wearing?
Well, you got a Clydesdale. We're sitting downstairs, and you hear clop, clop. And I stop talking and go, who is coming downstairs? And here's Michelle. What? I'm like, what in the
I am a
world?
heavy walker. I'm a heavy walker.
I mean,
With beautiful feet.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I do that. Yes,
Yes,
beautiful feet.
Michelle loves her feet.
Yes.
yeah. They're
No, why did you even bring it up? Now is she plopped her
Put it
foot
up
up
with
for all
Leah.
to see
Leah had a
it?
heart attack.
She's tried 6 times to put her foot on camera already.
It's taking everything in me to not put my feet on
We're
camera
not that
now.
kind of show.
Family friendly.
yeah. We sat out on the dock today
All day.
all day.
All day.
I didn't put on the poison sunscreen, so I'm a little burnt. But I really thought, because I've been tanning every day, I really thought I had myself a really good base. Fake news. I am burnt to a crisp. And then they bought literal aloe plants. So Leah picks up the plant and doesn't scoop it out, just takes the plant and starts rubbing it on my chest. Like the full, we got pictures. No, I didn't really. Well, there was one spot where it hurt, kind of cut me, but it's fine. But we're all, I think we all
did
got
the
red.
paddleboard and I stood up. First time ever. And then I got stranded out in the lake.
So it was windy.
Really windy.
So it was, her and Michelle were on the paddle boats.
So Michelle went back.
Michelle comes back, and Deanna's still out there, and Bjorn kept yelling, like,
Way out there.
you need to come back, you need to come back. Well, Deanna had a little bit of a struggle getting back, so Michelle goes out there.
Wind was so
Then
brutal.
a gentleman on what are they called? On his jet ski comes up and asks if she needs to be towed in because they've been watching her from their dock and see that she's having issues.
It appears you're struggling out here. Yeah, I am. But I'm not gonna have you tow me in like a dinghy. So, no, I'm just trying to get Michelle. Yeah, you want one. I said, no, I don't. Because all the dock people are on the dock and the rest of my life I'll hear, Deanna was towed in by the jet ski.
But she eventually made it. But yeah, it was pretty.
work out.
I thought he was asking them out. I thought he was trying to hit on him. But then I did see him hold up the rope. I was like, well, maybe he is asking to tow her in. Oh, that was
Wow.
yeah.
Not surprised. Not surprised.
But I'm proud of myself. Bucket list item.
She says it's a good workout.
What have you guys been eating?
Chip made pork butt.
Chip and Bjorn.
What have you been eating?
Chip and Bjorn.
Chip and Bjorn made
pork today.
pork
And mac
butt
and cheese. And then Michelle brought over leftover tacos from the graduation, so they've been having taco. We've been having taco meat. What else did Chip make?
Oh, we have enough food for like
Banana,
2 weeks.
hamburgers and hot dogs last
hamburgers
night.
and hot dogs.
We thought we had sourdough pancakes this morning. They've been treating this sourdough, moving it from room to room so it's in the sun. Feeding it. I mean, just babying the sourdough, right? So they go to make the pancakes this morning. They're like, this is really thick. Oh, it was Leaf's waffle mix that they thought was the sourdough. So they had waffle pancakes.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
So
I'm not.
Yeah. So it's been. Michelle had her party. We had her party at her friend's house.
India's
party.
but-
Yeah, Michelle put it together.
Yeah, they have a nice place. That was a nice
Yeah.
party.
That was a nice party. Michelle,
Yes.
Is there
Oh,
what?
yes.
Lily's right here eating a slice, actually.
Noah's
Off
been
camera.
making
The cake
How
was
is
good.
The cake is good. It's from Publix.
Noah made brownies last night and again today.
Oh, we need to tell her about introducing her.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
gosh.
Michelle struggles in social situations.
I can be a little awkward.
it's hereditary.
No.
So, do you want to tell her or shall I?
Sure. So I've been introducing people all day long, and I house. And Kirk is right next to me, and so I'm introducing.
Kirk is Leah's husband, and they've been married for
we've been together 30 years.
30 years.
So
So I'm introducing, a couple friends. This is my brother-in-law, Kirk. This is Kirk. And then I look at Mom and I said, "This is my mom."
So for the first time in 30 years, my husband was introduced to my mom.
Oh my gosh.
So,
It was
yeah.
so awkward.
Yeah,
And she's the
Yeah.
nurse.
she's the nurse.
The medical
Mhm.
professional.
Yeah.
But it's hereditary because at a baby shower, our mother, whose name is not Deanna, Deanna is over there. Our mom, walks up to somebody who knows Deanna and says, "Hi, I'm Deanna." "No, I'm not. I'm Deanna's mother."
No. It took me going,
We busted up laughing because we're all hiding in the kitchen.
you're not Deanna.
We're like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh, no, I'm not. I'm her mother." We're like, "You could have played that off. Hi, I'm Deanna's mother." But no, "Hi, I'm Deanna." "No, I'm not. I'm her mother." "I'm sorry, what?" Like, huh. Okay, so it kind of
Are there tests?
are there
Are there like mental health tests out there that we could possibly first see if Mom's got something and then see if it's been
Goodbye.
passed down to us? Because I'm worried.
Which I have, by the way.
Oh, do you have it, Leah?
Yeah. Leiden factor.
They won't test.
Do you
No,
have it?
I
That's how we found out because I was the first one that had it. Because after Josiah died, did I spit on you?
No.
After Josiah died, my doctor ran a bunch of tests and calls me and was like, "I just want to let you know you have a serious blood disorder. You have factor V Leiden." So I burst into tears. I'm like, "I don't even know what this is. Am I going to die?" And they're like, "No, you're fine." They didn't put me on blood thinners then. Anyways, so then Mom went and got tested, and now she's made everybody get tested. Deanna refuses. I don't think Leah will.
just haven't.
Steiner, you got tested, yes?
Well, I didn't get tested because of Mom. I had a blood test and it came back. I wish I never would have. I wish I wouldn't have
Why
told
would
her that.
Why did you choose that?
You've never seen a person.
Why did you choose to have? Why did you choose to
What?
have the Factor V test done?
No, she didn't. She was doing a different pan.
I had to do some blood test. I don't know what. It's probably for some diet. And they were like, "You have this." I will tell you though, out of all the surgeries, out of all the medical, I'm married to a doctor. Nobody cares. Like Mom is the only person.
No,
that
my
cares
doctor
about
who did
that.
my hysterectomy cares very much.
My doctor won't let me get on hormone therapy.
Yeah,
because
same
of
with
it.
mine.
And
He
I'm
won't.
on hormone therapy, and I'm not going to find out because I'm not going to stop.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just deny it. I'm going to say, no, I don't have that. I don't even tell anybody
Oh,
anymore. Nobody
Mom
cares.
called. Somebody was in the hospital, and she called the hospital to tell them. Who was in the hospital? It had to have been me or you. And she wanted them to
Wasn't
know.
me.
It must have been me. Oh, it was me when I had my blood clot. I was at the ER and mom calls and the nurse comes in and was like, we just spoke to your mother. And I go, what? And they're like, we just spoke to your mother and she informed us that you have factor 5. I'm sorry, what? I text her, I'm like, you called? She goes, well, I didn't think you were going to tell them. I am 40 something years old and my mommy is calling to tell the doctor that I have factor 5.
Okay, but what's amazing about that is that mom's so afraid of like social interaction. I'm shocked that she would make that phone call. Because our
No,
mother
she's been
doesn't do
social.
anything by herself.
I
She
know.
doesn't go
You
anywhere.
You should have seen her at the
sleeping.
party. She was talking to everybody.
People around her the whole
People
night.
all night long coming up to her table, sitting with her. She was
Chatting up.
Good thing she was there.
She must have turned a corner because that's
I
not
know.
the Terry I know.
Traveling has brought it.
Remember that time that she hugged Leah's father-in-law, and it was so awkward. It was at a birthday party, and then she started just hugging everybody. And we're like,
They're not huggers.
And they're not huggers.
Mom
And
hugs
and
Lloyd?
she goes, I don't know why I did that.
our mother in awkward situations makes it 10 times worse.
I think if
it's awkward,
she's
bring
getting
in
better.
Terry.
But she'll tell you though. She'll tell you she has no problem saying that she is awkward in those situations. Because Dad was always the life of the party. He could talk to a brick wall. And so she could kind of sit back and let him do all the talking. And I think after he died, she realized that now she has to talk because he's not there. So she's been doing better.
Well, didn't she walk by somebody one time and try to touch their arm and missed? And accidentally grabbed their boob? And then was so embarrassed that she just kept on walking.
I don't know that.
Have you not heard that story?
I will
She
have
was
to ask her.
walking by somebody and went to say hi, like touch legs, and missed and grabbed their boob. And was so embarrassed she just kept on walking. So I think it was at camp.
How about she and I were driving in the car one time and she wanted to throw her gum out the window, but there was a car coming, so she waited. The car passed, she threw the gum out and hit a homeless man. And he yelled, hey! We had to park right there because where we were going was right there. She made me drive around the block and park so he couldn't see where we were parking. Nailed the homeless man with her gum. It was hilarious.
I would
was
expect
crazy.
nothing less.
Well, anyways, enough about mommy.
It's been fun. We found a really good bakery. We've gone.
Deanna, she
really good.
she should ask if she can invest, be partner.
I know.
No, we're gonna stop on the way there.
What do they have that's good?
No, they have
Okay,
the croissants. I got a
Peach scone. Oh my gosh.
Oh, my sandwich is in my chicken salad sandwich on croissant. Half of it, I cut it. Well, I mean, you could eat it. It's been cut.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
I don't like. Are you
I
wanting
didn't.
me to take it to you?
Please go pick it up for her.
Hey, Michelle, when are you guys coming to
I don't know.
Or
California?
Idaho.
I don't know why.
Because Kelly wants to know why you guys don't ever come here. And I said, well, they moved to South Carolina like 20 years ago, and I've never visited. He's like, well, they're the ones that moved away. Why don't they come back? This is where their family is. And I said,
for
I've never asked that question.
graduation, all of their people are here.
But he's just meaning in
I know, but he said that. Why don't
We
they
used
ever
to
come?
come a lot more.
Yeah.
But we haven't come that much. I don't know.
I mean, when's the last time you came? Like when we all went to Disneyland?
No, they
that, like,
came when
7
Dad
years ago?
died. They were all in Idaho. Yeah, you all came for Idaho. I mean, came to Idaho. I don't know.
Okay, I don't feel like when Dad
today.
died, that counted.
I'm a lightweight, huh?
I don't feel like when Dad died, that counts as like a visit for a holiday, even though it was at
holiday,
Christmas.
But it's a visit. Although I know somebody who did keep
Well, when
calling
are you
it a
coming back
holiday
out?
while I was out. Remain nameless.
Hey.
What are we talking about?
What are you
Because she said I don't call it. She wouldn't call it a holiday. I had somebody who kept telling me when I was on my vacation. Never mind.
Was it a family member?
No.
Oh, from work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe stop drinking.
What?
I think Jessica needs to put the drink down until we press end. She's just over there with her drink. Well, somebody called it a holiday. I won't say names.
And then it was vacation.
Well, you know what? What do I think of that?
There you go.
Well,
Are you wearing scrubs?
No.
I was
T-shirt.
telling Michelle how you wear scrubs. She was
I-
actually very shocked that you room patients.
Oh yeah. I do.
Can you triage them or what?
And
Did she do that?
I take their
Why
blood
not?
pressure. I get their past medical
She can't triage
history.
patients?
Not. I mean, she could probably. I mean, technically, probably not.
Well,
Well, you don't technically have to have a medical assistant certificate. I looked it up.
To do what you're doing.
Yeah, he's just a pain management doctor. He's not like a surgeon.
you want a job?
No, India does.
Indian?
Oh, I would
You want a
I
job?
would hire India.
Can she
She
work
can work
remote?
remote.
I
Actually,
was gonna
no,
say,
I
how
would
is she
need her
gonna
in the office.
triage patients remotely?
I'll just put her laptop on a little rolling desk and just tell the patient
Could
wheel
you
it in
wheel
there,
this
stare
laptop
at
in
it.
with you, please, and then hook up? Go ahead, take your own blood pressure. Angle the laptop so she can see it, please. That's a good one.
Wait, is India? When does India start school? Is she
Yes,
going in the fall?
August 20 something.
Is she gonna live on
Yes.
campus?
Yeah.
She is. She's gonna be like a big girl.
All grown up.
All grown up.
Is it co-ed
Yes.
dorms?
Yes, she has a guy roommate.
No.
No.
Really? Oh, that would be
Yeah,
the
that would be really
worst.
awkward.
Does it feel like
That
we're
would be
on
the worst. It'd be the worst in every scenario. It would be the worst if they were hot. It would be the worst if they were a
I feel
nerd.
like I'm on a
What would be
boat.
the ideal guy roommate? What would be the ideal
What?
guy roommate then?
It was
Gay,
like
a gay guy.
Like a gay guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would want a gay guy. I wouldn't want a regular, like, heterosexual male. I would
Prefer
prefer
what?
that. Could you imagine, like, getting out of the shower, like, just your same living space? Like, what if they're a pig and you
they-
gotta, like,
Or
ugh,
they don't
I would hate
pee
that.
in the toilet, they pee around the toilet. That would out.
I would tell them
Yeah.
the rules of the door.
Yeah.
Have to sit down
You're
when you
sharing a
pee.
bathroom.
That would be a rule.
Yes. I mean, I would have a hard time with that, but
I wonder how common
that's
that is.
just me.
To not pee in the toilet?
No.
To sit down when you
Just
pee.
sit down.
No.
Actually, you know the number
None
one.
of those. A girl-boy dorm.
Oh.
You know what the
situation.
number one country is that men pee sitting down? What country do you think it is?
China.
Japan.
Nope.
Wait.
America.
No.
Germany.
Germany.
Really?
Is that how they teach?
How do you know
I
this?
don't know. I don't know how I randomly get that information. I don't know.
And how do people know? How do they gather that information? Like they just
They must do a
I
poll.
wonder
Do you
if they
pee
just
when you
sit
sit down?
down.
Or
Who
do you
answers
sit down
those
when you
polls?
pee?
I wonder if they teach them when they're kids, and so it's just known that Germans pee sitting
I used to
down.
babysit for somebody, and she made her son sit when he peed. He was not allowed to stand.
I remember you said that.
Is that emasculating?
I'm
don't
all
know.
about that.
Is it emasculating?
I think men should sit down.
Because if you can't make it in the toilet,
We're asking our nephew Andrew,
You don't want the barrel, man.
youngest.
That's what I'm about to tell you.
He says it's emasculating.
Better aim, longer barrel.
Oh, jeez.
I wanted to buy a sign like
What does
that for
that
the
mean?
bathroom, and Grandma won't let
Michelle
me.
needs to know it.
What's that mean?
Longer barrel, longer penis.
Oh!
Edit.
Why do we need to edit that? There might be some listeners that don't know what that means.
Yeah, how that big bold word for
Yeah.
What picture are we using for that?
Well, I have some we can talk about it off camera. Some very interesting stuff that I learned about that.
Change the subject, but isn't it 8 o'clock there?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just now 5 o'clock.
Why is it so bright?
Holy cow, we're just now getting to work.
Yeah.
It's just now 5 o'clock at home.
5:09.
It is a very long
It
day.
is a
And
long
I
day.
slept in even.
But all these days have been very long.
Yeah. They have been.
Yesterday and today felt long.
Because we didn't do anything.
I could do more days here.
I wish we were staying tomorrow.
Yeah.
We are trying to convince Deanna, there's a couple houses here on the lake for sale. We're trying to convince her to buy one, but it's
There's a cool one
not
across the
going.
lake.
How much
The
are
one
they?
across the lake is $8.75.
Is there like a town there?
It's a little town.
There's a tiny little town with a food lion about
19 minutes away.
19 minutes away.
And then Michelle lives about 35.
You know what? If you only got some loose change in your pocket, there's a few Dollar Generals to choose from. Always go to the Dollar General.
I could not live here because you can't DoorDash. So this is a no-go for us.
No, but this is our vibe. This
Well, think of all the money that you would have. $10,000 extra. a
Yeah,
month.
but I'd have to cook every meal.
You do that too.
Well,
No!
don't they have restaurants?
They have a Dollar
Wouldn't you
General.
just be like,
No, they got
where
a
you just
DG.
eat out?
There was a little cafe. It was the Time Cafe
There was-
or something.
There was a pizza place in town and a diner.
Yeah.
So
And a San Jose's or something, a Mexican
San Jose's
restaurant.
are
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh, I know. I was actually going to suggest we eat
and,
there.
They're
and there
good.
was a coffee shop.
They're good. India loves San Jose.
Is the Mexican food good in
I
South
think
Carolina?
so.
Do they have good guacamole?
good queso. We've had good queso.
Indian.
We had good.
We have an audience.
Yeah, we have an audience. Offset.
We had good tips though for the
Well,
party.
Oh, man.
Indian.
Christine, the chips
Oh,
from the
yeah.
party
Were
were
delicious.
delicious. I probably ate my weight, which is a lot, in those chips.
They were really
They're
good.
like a mix between like Chevy's and I don't know what,
Yeah.
but they are so doggone delicious.
Michelle did a taco bar for the party. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Get your hand off of your chin.
Take your hand off your.
Get your hand off your chin when you're talking. You're like this. There's the taco bar. Good. What are you? Can you not lift your head up? Like, are we missing neck muscles?
Wine.
I
You
need
need
a
a little
neck
Glass
support.
of wine.
It's kind of a long day, so I can see how you'd be a little bit tired.
So tired you can't hold up your own freaking head?
We've been in the sun all day.
We have.
We have. I paddleboarded.
She paddleboarded, so
So now she can't hold her head up.
That was exhausting.
I bet you're going to be sore tomorrow.
I thought of that.
Did you
Yes.
feel it in your
My
core?
legs were shaking because I didn't want to fall in the lake. I just washed my hair.
she had her fancy bathing suit on.
Homegirl needs to
we
go
have pictures to
shopping.
Yeah, we're not.
His bathing suit was
I
like
had an
7
idea.
sizes too big.
At least.
It was a yes.
Who, Deanna's?
It looked like
How
a
long have you
man.
had it?
Not very long, but
But you're gonna get
It's because she has body dysmorphia.
You
Yeah.
you have to
get
get
the
it.
one Jesse was wearing. That's super.
Yeah, mine's
It's a
cute.
two-piece.
Yeah, so what? It's super cute.
It goes up high. It
Yeah,
goes down
you
low.
hike them up. Hike
Hey.
them up. Pull down your top.
Hey, Why don't we plan a family Hawaii trip for
Oh, because we're going in
2027?
2026, I think. In February.
Tyler wants to do a cabin trip.
So again, the next
Can we do 26?
what?
I don't think I can do 26.
I can't do 26.
That nobody can
Right.
ever go when it's like
They're very
Oh,
expensive.
yeah, we
to
should.
haul.
shorter than.
Andrew's going to graduate
2
next year, so I can't do 2026 next year.
What are you going to do?
That's what I'm saying. Let's do it far
Are you
out
gonna
enough
come
that
here?
everybody can
Well,
plan.
you have to for the graduation. You want to have the party here?
No,
Where's
we're
here?
gonna
Well-
come home for the party, right?
Well, we're close, 6 hours away.
Well, it'd be fun to do a party here again.
You mean at this house?
I thought you can't have a party there.
Why?
Okay.
Andrew, how far are you?
I thought they don't
6
allow
hours.
parties.
Michelle is a rule follower, I have found. She
am.
about had a coronary when she thought there were 19 people staying here and she only got permission for 17. I mean, she came under. I'm only allowed to have 17 people. I only got permission for 17 people. There can't be 19 people. I'm like, nobody's going to know. Okay, well, if they have a camera outside, what are we going to do? I'm like, have somebody stand in front of the camera as people walk in, then they can't count.
Well, the good news is we only had 17 people,
Yes.
so there are no rules to break.
Good thing we didn't break
Remind
the
me
rules.
to never do a crime with you. My goodness. Mm-hmm. I mean, what is happening? Anyways, we are not going to have a party here unless she gets permission.
We can have her plan it anyway.
Oh, heck no.
I did an amazing job. For
A taco bar. The day of, she decides to go look for lettuce and comes back with 3 little baggies of lettuce.
No tomatoes.
No tomatoes.
I
But,
have-
but we have about 100 pounds of different kinds of salsa. What kind of salsa you want? Because we got it.
And that was supposed to take the place of the tomatoes.
What else?
No serving plate.
No serving utensils. Thank God Angie had everything we needed because I think she just wanted to open the bag of cheese.
No, I wanted it to be nice. I just couldn't think anymore. I couldn't make any more decisions. I was tired of making decisions.
What decisions did you make?
I made a lot of decisions.
And then we have to follow her to her friend's house, right? She decides to take the route where you have to cross 4 lanes of traffic to the entire event, like during
I forgot
rush
that I
hour.
had people standing.
Rush
in
hour.
front.
And then we
I-
go through this parking lot.
Yeah, then we
She
go
has
through a
us
parking
through
lot.
parking
I told Mom, I said, this cannot be the only way. She is going her normal route, not thinking that she has people. She doesn't ever have people following her, clearly.
I
Because
went through over into where you went to preschool, India. I went through over when you went to preschool and then concert.
did you have 5 people following you during rush hour?
Kind of a convoy?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yes. I know. And then she takes off. I call her. I'm like, hey, not everybody's here. We're missing Andrew. Oh, wow. We'll all stop up here.
I'd call it off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you guys driving?
I had
and
to
you're
get the
all
address
following?
too because I'm like, we need an address. There is no way we're going to catch up with her.
And somebody told me that she doesn't know how to get there without, with an address. She has to,
Oh, she passed the street.
yeah.
Well, that was because I was having a very intense conversation with Leah.
Was it about illegal food stands that don't have permit?
You know, Leah calls on illegal food stands that like pop up on the corner and stuff. She calls them in so they get.
Do not.
Michelle, I do.
She's a rule follower.
You call the police?
She calls the county.
Why do they get to be there? Why do they not have to go through the health department? Why do they not have to get permits? Why do they not have to rent leases? Why do they not have to have their food inspected? Why do they not have to make sure that their
You're
food
talking
is
about
safe?
like the random food truck?
Oh yeah.
No,
No,
like
no.
the
People
guys
that
on the corner.
They're selling their.
Little
It's
wares.
probably not happening here like it is in California.
Oh, okay.
But she's an arc. A big one.
Do you dial 911?
I hope not.
No.
Who do you call? Like what number?
You call your local people, your county, your city.
I wouldn't even know who to call. Who do you? I don't. How do you know the number?
I bet you she's not the only one.
No.
Well,
'Cause
not
I saw
in
them
their town.
I saw them getting shut down.
Oh, did you and Kirk do a little stakeout and then high five each other as they were getting put in the paddy wagon?
I'm sorry, but we have established ways of opening a food business in our country, and everybody needs to follow them. That's the way it is.
But
not
you're
fair to
fun
other
at parties.
businesses that are abiding by the rules, and then they get penalized if they're.
And you're going to run those businesses out.
I highly doubt.
Oh,
Where she
You
lives,
will.
several have closed already.
you will
Businesses?
run them out. Yes.
From these little street vendors?
What they're doing is they're going into our town square on Friday night when the town is happening, and they're taking all the customers from the businesses that pay rent, that get their food inspected, that pay the city health inspectors, that do all of those things, and they don't have any of that.
You should run for some
Mayor.
sort of government office.
City council.
Yeah.
I think you should run for the
Run for the
FDA.
FDA.
Yeah, so anyway.
Like, you should be the next
On
chairman.
people and tells on.
Food safety, it's my passion.
She wants to protect the
I'm for the
local.
underdog. I'm just trying to help the little man survive.
I'm not a complete rule follower.
Oh no!
Because when we were at India's graduation, we were told to not yell, and I said, "Do it anyway."
That is true. That is true. You did tell us.
Yeah,
Could you hear us?
Yeah. Oh, you could hear us? Yeah.
Could you see the faces?
Yeah. Every time I looked over, they shoot up.
You wouldn't wave or give us anything.
You totally dissed us. I smiled. No, you didn't.
First of all, I didn't even.
So for the record, even though I wasn't there, Jessica ordered giant signs of India's face when she was 3 years old, and what are they called? Fat heads.
It's expensive, but
They have
it's something like that. So I got 10 of them, and they're on little sticks, like popsicle sticks, and we would hold them up. It was cute. It was a cute idea. I'm proud of myself.
We did that for Chloe too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get them on Groupon. A heck of a deal. If you go through the
We're not
website,
affiliated.
but if Groupon wants to sponsor us, they can. If you don't have a Groupon, they're $100.
Oh my god!
With a Groupon, they're $20.
Oh my gosh!
And then shipping's $20, so it's $40.
The best.
Yeah,
I never do Groupon.
You know what I did
I
the other day?
love Groupon. Groupon is my jam.
Groupon. Groupon.com.
Use code Pettibone.
Can I tell you what I did the other day? We were somewhere, and I was telling him that Kelly got like a full thing of dental implants, and we're like comparing the price because this guy's wife was getting it done. And I said, "Well, we found this dentist on Groupon." Like as a joke, he goes, "I found this dentist on Facebook Marketplace," and I was like, "Well, I was just kidding. I didn't really find this dentist on Groupon."
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a deal, 50% off.
I'm on what I purchased on Groupon, but those cutout heads.
You're not doing like a full
No,
set of
I
dental
don't look
implants
for that kind of stuff or laser. Oh, no, my laser hair treatment I did that I have not done yet. I did get off Groupon.
I did do that. I did that.
The Beatus is kicking Leah's butt this trip.
Well,
Her Beatus. Diabetes.
why?
It's not quite sure, but
It was going off this morning. I got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I heard her phone beeping away. I'm like, "Oh, that's fun for Kirk." Actually, it was real fun for all of us because it was real loud up there.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't have your ears in, so you wouldn't.
Michelle wears hearing aids. We call them ears.
Thanks.
And Deanna has dentures.
and Jessie has a wooden leg.
Do I walk funny?
What am I missing?
Why would you
What?
say I have a wooden leg? Do I have a limp?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out.
Do I have a limp?
Jessica has a weird
Well,
gait.
it's 'cause if she walks a certain way, her back might go out.
Right.
So
Or get a cramp.
she has to.
That's a serious concern. It's a medical condition that I don't find funny or something to joke about. Those cramps are serious. I pass out.
Hey, did you buy that
I
cramping
keep
cream
forgetting.
I sent
need to
you?
buy it. Oh, I'm burnt. I need to look at that. I need to buy it.
The yellow didn't work?
Well, did you guys already eat dinner?
I hit my legs.
Oh, yes. We had pulled pork and mac and cheese.
We had pork butt.
Smoked pork butt.
I told the boys Uncle
Starving.
Chip smoked his butt. I was serving them dinner, and Luke goes, "What?" I'm like, "Just kidding." It's
What are
pork
you going
butt.
to have?
You're
I
not
don't
going to go to
know.
the club and get steak sandwich?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Do we have any other questions we want to ask our guests?
Who's your favorite sister?
Oh, yeah. Why are you thinking about this?
What do you mean? Why am I thinking about it? What's your question? Well, all of you.
I said a trick question.
I
No,
said a trick
answer it
question.
honestly.
I don't have a favorite.
Well, why'd you have to think about that?
It won't hurt our feelings. You can tell them it's me. Go ahead.
I don't have a favorite sister.
Which one do you like the least?
Yeah, which one do you like the least?
I like you all the same.
Okay, Gary.
You know what I like about Michelle is when she laughs, the face that she
laugh?
makes.
The
She's like,
honk.
I was hoping she was going to do her honking on laugh.
You got to tell the
Yes,
should we tell that story? Okay, when our father was in the hospital, sick, our mother would call the hospital a few times a day to check on him, which was
Well, it was
a
during
waste of
COVID,
time.
so we weren't allowed to
but-
visit.
We couldn't we couldn't have contact with our dad. We couldn't talk to him. We couldn't. So our only thing was the morning phone call and the night phone call. And so when our mom would be on the phone with the nurse, it was like had to be dead silent. Well, Michelle with her hearing difficulties. One time my mom was on the phone and Michelle did not know it, and she lets out this huge laugh, and my mom's like, Michelle. And then she hangs up with the nurse, is like, Michelle, with her big honking laugh. And we're like, dang. I mean, obviously, it was like a very tense time.
Not loud.
But now
It was loud.
It
Was loud.
Was it?
Yeah. You didn't have your ears then.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Well, you didn't have your ears.
I mean, that's true. But it's not true that it was loud. It wasn't that loud.
Okay, well, those of us that can hear agree that it was loud.
And
Now,
why did she laugh?
I think it was loud.
I think
Yeah,
It was like nobody was supposed to talk. And
well, and I think didn't Mom have it on speaker so we
Yes.
could all hear?
Yes. And Michelle, what were you laughing at?
I don't remember.
somebody made it funny.
Probably
That
Time to spend.
that was it. Yeah, I think Fatty made it funny, and she laughed.
But she
Me.
Oh.
I'm glad you didn't know that I was
Somebody
Fatty.
call you Fatty?
Yes, they do, and it breaks my heart. It's so mean that they call me Fatty. No, I call myself Fatty. Fatty made it funny.
Oh my God.
But you all better not call me Fatty. FYI. That is not allowed. Only I can call me.
Shall we change your name in our
I would
phones
prefer
to
you
Fatty?
In the intro to the real MVP.
Fatty? Yes, you could be Fatty Lee.
Oh, yeah, I could go with it. I don't really, I mean,
Fatty likes karaoke.
Fatty Lee.
Fatty Lee. It's kind of cute. I like it.
Okay, so anything else? We only get her every so often. I don't know if she'll be able to figure out how to dial in.
Do you want to share anything with our viewers?
Do you have any fun facts?
I think maybe right now.
Okay. One more. let's
Well, no,
let's hear
I
it.
mean-
Do you think she's gonna be delayed getting dinner? I don't know. I can't.
We've had words of the day since we've been here.
What was it
yeah.
earlier?
Peonies?
Crapshoot.
Crap
The
shoot.
first day was peonies. No, on Wednesday.
Peonies.
Peonies.
With
Sierra,
peonies.
do you call them peonies or
Or peonies?
peonies? Peonies.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Peonies.
Is it
Peonies.
peonies or peonies?
Peonies.
It's peonies because
Peonies.
peony sounds like panties.
No.
I gotta go pick up my panties. I don't like it at all. It's disgusting.
Peonies. The second day was compote.
Oh my gosh! If you would think Chip made a blueberry compote, and I swear if he would have jarred it up or whatever you call it, she would have taken it door to door. I would have turned her in though, and then tried to sell this because she kept saying, "Jesse, you gotta try the French toast, and you gotta use the fresh blueberry compote Chip made. Did you get the compote?" Mom comes down. Oh, Mom, you gotta try the French toast with the blueberry compote. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, are you serious?
I woke up Kirk and said, "You gotta come down and get the compote."
Is this possibly why her diabetes detector is going off like
she
crazy?
had the blueberry compote. What else
Today
was
is
it?
crap.
Did she swallow it?
Half and half.
Oh, then Michelle.
Did you eat the scones this morning?
No.
Big fat liar.
I didn't technically eat them.
Oh, did you spit them out?
Yes.
She spits everything out. So then Miss Deanna or Leah has been eating Doritos of all things.
Crazy.
Doritos.
Eating.
So then she had dropped some and set it on the table. Michelle walks over. Who spit out their apricot?
Leah, did you spit out your mango over here?
Oh, mango.
Just on the table.
Yeah,
With
she
no napkin.
just spits it out and sets it on the table. It was the Doritos. And then Kirk's over there, or who said they were mad that they didn't know we had mangoes? So somebody was like, "We got mangoes?" No, it's her Doritos. And it was like, yeah, she just set it down on the table.
And walk away.
Yeah, that was
As
great.
if.
No, there was something else. Michelle was talking about something because I said it was a drinking game. Well, she's big on recycling.
No. Yeah, they recycle hair.
Oh, you do?
We do.
Well, they're
Yeah.
hippies.
You didn't get
Oh,
you
we didn't tell
talking?
everybody.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah, they're
hippies.
hippies.
Michelle
Oh,
and Lauren are hippies,
what
and
kind-
they don't wear deodorant.
Thank you for the segue. What kind of deodorant do you
Oh,
wear?
Hey.
Do you wear deodorant?
Secret?
Okay.
Yes.
What kind? Natural?
F no,
Okay,
it's
thank
like
you.
secret. It's like the
The
advanced
wacko's in the
strength.
middle. Are you doing natural?
No.
Okay, good. The wackos in the middle use natural, if any, which is questionable. I don't even think they use natural. Leah has decided that she needs to go put on her natural deodorant if she smells like tacos. Tacos.
What?
That's her sign to go put on her natural deodorant.
They
No.
said her body
No.
odor smells like tacos.
So I know if I have a taco-esque odor going on around me, it's time for some deodorant. That's my cue.
I don't know how we're related to these.
I feel sorry for Kirk sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is interesting how we're related to Michelle.
I wish we could show you her shave job. She claims she misses. She missed. I don't know the last time she did.
No. I looked down and go, "Oh, so you don't shave anymore?" And she goes, "No, I just missed. Neither leg is shaved.
No, just the front, the shin, the shin,
Long hairs.
like this long, black hairs." And she's like, "I missed for the last 20 years. You've missed your shins." She shows me yesterday. She goes, "Oh dang, look, I missed." Do you?
It's like it needs a comb.
Yeah,
Does
yeah. It's like you maybe wear your glasses while you're in the shower. I don't know what's going on here.
Lydia's gonna braid it.
Yeah. It's like, what the heck? Yeah, so the deodorant thing, I just smelled tacos and I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. I got a whiff.
Ew.
So disgusting. So foul. But really, I did smell tacos. It's not taco. I wouldn't eat those tacos if that's tacos.
So someone tells Kirk,
Are these like the food stand tacos, Leah? These are the non-licensed
someone
tacos?
asks Kirk, "So you guys eat a lot? So you guys eat a lot of tacos at your house?" And Kirk goes, "Smells like it."
Does Kirk wear?
Ew. Leah.
Oh, that's how I am. I put it on multiple times a day. I have a fear of smelling. And Aunt Christy didn't know that. And she was over one time and we were making a bed together. I don't know why. We were putting sheets on a bed. And she goes, "Oh, Jesse, you need deodorant." I immediately went and put deodorant on. And I'm like, I have a fear of that. She goes, well, I was only kidding. I'm like, I literally put deodorant on like 4 times a day. I have this fear of smelling. I don't smell. I use Dove.
I hate body odor.
I use Dove.
I hate the smell of body odor. I mean, I can't handle it. It's so disgusting.
So,
fun fact: in Bora Bora, people don't wear deodorant.
I don't love it, but like, there's something like if a man has been like working hard or something like that, and they kind of smell kind of.
I remember her saying she likes
musty.
She likes Bjorn's scent.
No.
Unless that scent is cologne.
Do you wear patchouli?
No.
Well, sometimes.
I thought you weren't allowed to wear that anymore. Didn't Mom tell you couldn't wear it anymore?
Mom's perfume has patchouli oil
Well,
in it.
I'm 50.
Yeah, Mom always smells like
And she lives across the country.
Yeah. No, now I wear.
Does India like the patchouli?
I don't know.
She grew up with it. She doesn't probably know any
I don't
different.
even recognize
Do you wear deodorant?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Chloe, do you wear
but she
deodorant?
wears deodorant, not antiperspirant.
Well, remember Leah found the all-natural deodorant
Oh, yeah.
in your Chloe's room that you left from your Easter basket.
Because I put all natural on at night and the chemicals on in the morning.
Oh, okay. So what do you figure that's doing? Why do you do that?
So that way I have, because I am scared of getting breast cancer, so I don't.
So you think just putting it on once a day is going to be where it's at? Okay.
I don't understand why you would put deodorant on at night.
Oh, I do.
Because I shower at night.
Yeah, I shower at
But
night.
you shower and go right to bed.
So what?
Are you
I don't like
sweating?
I don't like when my skin touches. Like right now, it's kind of feeling a little. I'm gonna have
Okay,
deodorant on.
I get that. Where it's like tacky, your skin on skin, and there's no layer of protection.
Yeah. So when we get done, I'm gonna go put some deodorant
I have
on.
no idea
Yeah,
what that's all about.
I never put deodorant on at night. Never.
Neither do I.
I never put it on.
So disgusting. That is so foul.
I don't know when the last time I smelled though was.
I don't know when the last time I smelled though was. Interesting. Yeah.
So you don't put deodorant on
I think it's time for Deanna to get cut off.
What? What?
I think it's time for Deanna to be cut off.
No, but I'm wondering, does it?
Deanna needs to be cut off from drinking.
Deodorant.
Oh,
I wear a natural deodorant.
That's not deodorant.
I wear
No.
natural deodorant, and I've never had an issue.
Yeah, well. Got news for you.
Well, that you know of, who's going to tell you?
No.
They won't change my
Fake
mind.
news. Get a whiff.
Does she stink? Oh, you stink.
Do not.
She's been stinking all
Jesse's really
weekend.
bad at that. She does try and make you feel bad about yourself.
I'm sorry. I have a nose and I can smell.
Do you stink?
No. Not.
I
You
did
are
not smell
full of
her.
Look, come over here and we'll see.
I do not smell her.
Leah's not going to say she smells.
She doesn't smell.
I will smell you again.
Well, Leah thinks she smells like Tucker, so I don't think Leah's a very good judge.
Oh,
Did we get a whiff of tacos there, Leah? Huh? Let me smell you. Yes.
I smell
No.
patchouli.
I don't smell anything.
I don't
You don't
smell
smell
BO.
a mix of BO with patchouli?
I smell like a hippie smell. I
Yeah,
don't smell
which is a
BO.
patchouli. Like, do you dab patchouli on?
Well, right now I'm not. I haven't done patchouli in a while, but I have progestin, which might have like
the natural. Yeah.
a couple different.
What do you-
oils.
I have to go pee.
Okay, well, do you want to close up shop?
Well, it's an hour 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go
That's
ahead.
what I'm asking. All right. Well, that was another exciting segment of the Real MVPs where you got to see our nonsense conversations only from the other side of the country. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.